All right, Shalom. For the foremost, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Shai, by Hashem, Habakkuk, Kodash, Barak Thumb, the honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and to all the occupants across the globe. Teaching the word in truth and sincerity, I want to say Shalom. This is our Diet Nawa from the Great Millstone Campus, Chicago, where this is America series. All right, and as you can see here, this is a page I'm subscribed to, which is called the Black Scout Survival. Very, very informative page. He brings out a lot of heavy topics, a lot of insider stuff. So and I came across this video here. If you read the title, it says "Whites are fascists. Take your kids out of school now." All right, and this is a very disturbing video and information he brings out. All right, I'm still not decided whether I'm gonna play it or not. But matter of fact, here we go. Just listen to this. This is the 6:42 mark.
Right. That sex education for 8 through 12-year-olds. Kids book for good parents. This is what sex education means now. The next time you meet someone that says it's just about safety or inclusion or empathy, show them this video. And this is what grooming is, guys. So in this book, bold page here, you can see these things. It talks about that you should get started by educating your child about sex and sexuality. Couples should deliberately leave the bedroom door open and ajar during expressing intimacy. Call upon your child to bring or take away something while you're expressing intimacy.
Just that, I'm not gonna play anymore. All right, just that alone lets you know the degeneracy of these goddamn Edomites, man. And you got one side blaming the other for our Democrats and Republicans, man. They're two heads of the same snake, man. All right, they're pushing this agenda on your children who have yet able to even understand what these things mean, man. Okay, I remember when I was a kid. All right, I was older than 8. Okay, I didn't even inquire of where kids came from. That was not on my mind, man. All right. Now you have these kids who are very young, they're impressionable, or they have these video games that show violence. They got these TV cartoon shows that show Mo activities. You see, they got this music which is degenerate and promiscuous, and now they're putting this in your schools, man. All right, but yet you have a problem with the Israelites who go out there and teach you that this white man is the goddamn devil, man. Like, what more do you need to see? What more proof do you need to have to show you that he's not for you, man? All right, here it is. You mad at us for telling your kid, trying to raise our kids not to eat pork, not to believe in Christmas, all right, not to believe in these holidays, all right, to teach our children that the laws and the commandments of the Bible are for us. That the Lord is a man of color. But yet you're sending your children to a school where they're being taught satanic rituals at an after-school program, man. Or they're having transgenders and moles and cross-dressers reading your school books like this while they're sitting on his lap, man. You see? But yet when we come out there on the highways and the byways and we say, you women need to be in order, or Esau is the devil, you shouldn't eat these abominable foods, you have a problem with us, man. When we say Esau must be destroyed, it does say of Yahweh Shem Shai in the scriptures, that we have a problem. All right? We don't do things, the Lord doesn't hate for a reason, man. The Lord doesn't bring these things out just because he wants to say these things, man. All right? The words of Yahweh Shem Shai have been proved and tried 7 times, man, purified 7 times. All right? We know who Esau Edom is from his characteristics, man. By the things that he has done, by the way he has ruled the earth, man, the last shit. When they come out of the cage, the 1300s, really like the 1600s, the last 500 years, man. All right, now they're putting this agenda in your schools. You see? And what's going to happen, man? Or you're going to say you don't like it, whatever, but what are you going to do about it? You're not going to protest about it. You're not going to withdraw your kids out of school from it. You see, because really, you got to send your kids to school to be babysitters, man. I've been around single moms and how they treat their kids when it comes to homework time. I see how parents send their kids to school every day. Shirts wrinkled, hair not done, dirty ass pants. You see? You mean to tell me these parents are gonna give a rat's tail about who teaches their kids, man? They just want them out the house so they can do whatever they want to do, man. And I've seen this firsthand, man. Okay, this is not just something that's being made up. I've dated and been with a lot of single moms, man. All right, and this is something that is the furthest from their mind, man. They don't ask what they learned today in school or nothing like that, man. All right. So I'm gonna get a couple of scriptures, man, and Lord willing, the lesson edifying. But check this out, though, okay? Start Sirach 10, or like Ecclesiastes 10, and 5. There's an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceedeth from the ruler. All right, and hey, this is not only going on. Not only are those types of things being taught, but they're also taking out the history of the slaves. Okay, they're rewriting history with the stroke of a pen. You see, and these things are not going to be taught as truths, man. All right, when you have a nation that's built on rape, robbery, murder, homosexual activity, all right, and that buck breaking. If you watch what's that movie, man? Goodbye Uncle Tom. All right, that is exactly what the scriptures talk about, man. Deuteronomy 28. You see, this man has planted a seed in the docile American sheeple that he is pure and he's for your turn. He's right, and not to question him, man. Now, who in the hell? What parents? I'm sure there are some. Trust me, I'm pretty sure there is some. I'm pretty sure there's more than some that will leave their door open. You see, while they're having intercourse, and then ask their 8, 9-year-old child, son, daughter, to bring them a cup of Kool-Aid, man, while he's still stroking or while she's still doing what she's doing, man. You see, this is the man you want in rulership. This is the man you plan to lead you into World War III. This is the man you plan to make America great again, man. All right? The folly is setting great dignity, and the rich sit in low places. I have seen servants upon horses and walking. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth, man. All right? And I'm keep reading. It says, he that diggeth a pit shall fall into it, and whoso breaketh a hedge, a serpent shall bite him. Man, there's plenty of evidence of Creepy Joe feeling on little kids. His own daughter came out and said that he took showers with her, man. But y'all wanted Joe Biden because y'all hated Trump. Although Trump is who he is, all right, we're not saying he's any better. But the point being is y'all, you cut off your nose to spite your face. And now look what's going on, man. We're on the brink of World War III. Your gas prices ain't went down. The food is going up. You got some rolling blackouts. You see, the famine is coming. You see, the mass production of those C-hips. Y'all totally forgot about the 90s where Joe Biden said that they were going to vote on the RFID microchip, man. You see, during their lifetime. And guess what? We're here. You guys think that matter of fact, let's get this real quick. We brought it out the other day. Okay, hold on. I'll just go back to this one. Let me see. I think it's in Timothy. Second Peter 3. Start at 2. 2 Peter 3 and 2, it says, 2 Peter 3 and 3, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust, man. And we've been teaching on highways and byways, all right, for years, since the 60s, okay? All right, and people have been talking shit. My grandma said this, all right? But now we're in the last days, man. Ain't no microchip, it's June. The mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is the image of Satan. It's Christianity. Sleeping with white women. Well, how in the hell can you sell a picture, man? All right? You know, we're not Leonardo da Vinci, man. All right? Picasso. We're going to walk around with pictures all day. Pictures of Caesar Borgia and take them to the grocery store and buy something, man. All right? It said, knowing this first, that it shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust. Right, man. Every man is walking in the light of his own heart, man. Okay? They're walking around like they got all the answers to all the questions. Okay? But yet when these what's the word? When these God dang, what's the word, man? Controversial issues come up, okay? As far as LGBT, you know, the alphabet group people marching against the anti-abortionists and all that little crazy stuff they got going on, you have nothing to say. When it comes to a cross-dresser Mo, all right, teaching your child that's okay to be with Tom and John, all right, Lacey and Stacy, that you had no problem with it, man. Insane, verse 4, insane, where is the promise of his coming? But since the Father fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. You know, and people are talking about, oh, it's been an end of the world for 100 years. Y'all been talking about the Lord coming back for 100 years. Y'all been saying, hey, but look, but now the time is here. Now the federal government have released those UFO videos now. Okay? Now the chairs are popping up everywhere. And it's been reported that the chairs are over Ukraine. And there's video evidence of that. And not only that, the government said that they can't release all the UFO footage, which are the UFOs are the chariots of the Lord. Okay, for those who don't know, the government said they can't release all the UFO footage because it's a threat to national security. Why is that? Is it because they got witnesses saying that they seen the angels in there? That they're 8, 9, 10 feet black men walking about on top of chariots, coming in and out of the sun? Is that why? You see? But yet you deny the signs of the times, man. All right. At that, this is Sirach 10, and I'm gonna start on 1 that says, "A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered." All right. Well, the government means mind control. All right. You see, the government means to control, to govern. You know, man is mind. All right. But we know that Esau Edom is not prudent. He's not wise. All right. This is Babylon. How are you going to be wise in Babylon as a ruler? When Babylon is short for Babel, come from Babel, which means confusion. The land of confusion. This place is the place of degeneracy, man. Verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. All right, so we know that since the coming together of the United States, or I should say the divided states of America, has been ruled by slave owners, murderers, rapists. You see? And these are the men that you want to continue to be in rulership. Really, how far have we gone? All right? He blinds you and distracts you with his technology, with his glitz and glamour and his smoke and mirrors. But the core of American society, how has it gotten better? People, Israelites are still getting hung. We're still the last hired, first fired. We're still being discriminated against, shot down in the streets against, having no justice toward us. Flooding up, we're like 85, 90% of the prison population. You see? But yet you think America's going to be great again. It says, an unwise king destroys his people, but through the prudence man, the unwise king destroys his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited, man. And, hey, and that's not going to happen until Yahweh Shemiyah Shai come back, man. All right? You see, this place needs new rulership, new management. Oh, there's another one. This is on Proverbs 19:10. It says, "Delight is not seemly for a fool, much less for a servant to have rule over princes," man. All right, these men have lived in luxury. They have lived lasciviously, voluptuously, all right, at the top of the mountain, at the top of the congregation, which is sitting at the top of their control of the children of Israel right now, man. You see, they have made themselves rich and fat off the labor of the natives, off the labor of the 12 tribes, man. All right, it's a delight that seemingly for a fool, much less for a servant to have rule over princes, man. All right, and Esau the goddamn servant, man. Go back to Genesis 25. It said, "Elder shall serve the younger," man. You see? Let's get this real quick. Rich authority. Authority. I'll put it like this. People mourn. Proverbs 29:2 says, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn," man. All right? So who's really mourning, man? And who's rejoicing? All right? The ones who are rejoicing are ones who who don't wish for America to fall. Who don't wish they want to, how about some inside to rule, man? All right? But the men of the Lord, the elect, the 1/3, hey, they're sighing and crying, man. Who wants to send their school, all right, children to school when they're being taught wickedness, man? All right? Your kid go to school all nice, you know. You come back home and say, "Look, Mom, look what I colored today," and it's two girls kissing, man. Or they bring home a book that shows you how to have sex with animals, man. You see? Hey, that's being taught too. Bestiality, man. They're teaching your kids bestiality, all right? But you want this damn man to keep on pacifying you with PPP loans and link cards and all these delicacies and dainties, man. Wow, at the core of it, they're destroying the moral fabric of the household, man. This is Matthew 24. Get to the point. It says damn. Get to the point. This is Matthew 24:20. "But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since. For that was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be." Right, man, because Jacob's trouble is here. All right, America, not only America, well, not everywhere in America, but there's places now where they're not being arrested for violent crimes, man, nor being detained, all right, nor having bail, which is going to induce what? More violence, more murder, more corruption. The people are not going to be able to go in the city or go in the streets to get their goods, man. You can live across the street from the grocery store and yet be scared to get there, man. Why? Because you got hoodlums with guns running around wild, man. All right? It says, "And except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened," man. All right? Can you imagine 100 years from now, or name 150 years from now, 30 years from now? You see? Have everybody walking around looking like the Hunger Games people, man. But y'all about to go on shot, shortening the time. Hey, this is something that's been prophesied about, man. All right? The wicked and the odious works, man. All right? So that was a call. Y'all about to be outside. That to the apostle and the elder get millstone. Until next time, shalom and a blah, blah, blah.